Welcome to episode 18. We are officially legal. 18th episode of Saturday Behind the Bar podcast. I am Robbie Chappelle. This is Larry Freitas. And that is Dan DeRosa. It was just a podcast last week with Danny and I, and no one watched it. So we got Larry back to get some views. Yeah. So we got the Portuguese Pride, Larry Freitas here. So we're going to get into a bunch of stuff this week. We got a bunch of sports going on. We got college basketball national championship that happened. Some WNBA, believe it or not. Baseball, basketball, football, the NFL draft, golf, the Masters, and we'll have our NASCAR pick at the end of the podcast there. So first up, how you doing, Larry?
Awesome.
Last week, you know?
It's been a rough week, but I'm doing pretty good. Yeah. And happy to be here this week, and let's... Day by day.
Get
into it.
That's all you can do.
Al's not here again. He is still in the Dominican with his wife and child.
Shout out to Al.
Shout out to Al. Miss you. Can't we see you next week, hopefully?
If it's next week or the week after. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know exactly when he comes back, but hopefully everything's going well and you're safe and safe travels back.
Yeah, don't get picked up by ice.
Oh, yeah.
No mama wanna.
Yeah. Mama wanna.
All right, so we got Michigan winning the national championship.
Which, Robbie was right to begin with.
I had them for a long time, so that wasn't just a pick. That I've had them for a very long time.
The last 10 years.
Would have been a different story if Duke was there, I think, though.
Yeah. Didn't help that I finished second to last in the pool. That goes to Larry. Larry is officially the last one in the pool. I was the only one that picked a champion, but I finished 9th out of 10th out of our pool. Steph won our pool, which was great for Danny because he didn't have to pay anyone else.
Don't have to pay anybody else. I just got to pay
kept
my
the money
wife.
in the bank. I won.
Get her hair done.
Yep.
There you go.
Get her nails done.
Her hair looks very good today.
Wine and diner.
Very nice today. So I didn't tell her that, but her hair looked very nice today.
We'll find out if she watches this and she goes, "Oh, Rob,
Steph, your hair looked very nice today." I won the pool out in my New York pool, which I wish I used the same fucking bracket, but I didn't.
What'd you end up winning?
Was that?
What'd you win on that?
425. 425.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
And what was the entry fee?
25. Unfortunately, I haven't got paid yet.
Oh,
so I'm still waiting for that. By the way, fuck New York. So
yeah,
I left New York and I won the pool. So screw you guys.
Yeah. Those Buffalo
New
Yorks.
But yeah, I wish.
Hope our viewers are not from New York. But fuck New York. All of a sudden, you guys see the 41 go down to 20.
You know what the crazy part is? Like I did my New York bracket, then I did our bracket. But when I did our bracket, I was shit faced, so I didn't do the same bracket.
It's always that
totally
way.
Different shit.
That's why I try not to do more than one because you never doing the same. You think you did it, and you look like, wait, I changed that one. Why did I change?
Well, I
that
thought
one?
I did the same one. Like in the bracket back in New York, I had Illinois in the Final Four and all that stuff, and I had Duke losing to UConn. So it was like, what the fuck?
Like I would have done a lot better if I didn't try to really look for upsets.
Yeah. Well, it looked good the first round. I remember, you and I were the only one that picked VCU over Ohio State. And it was looking good.
Yeah, I went against my Ohio State because I'm like, they're good, but they're really one player good.
They should have won.
Well,
Ohio State should have won.
Probably.
Listen, so going back to the championship game, Michigan just dominant inside. All the fucking blocks that Mara had and the other kid they had there.
Who's the one that's the senior coming out? Yaxel Landenborg or something like that?
Yeah. He played a hell of a game too.
Even on a hurt leg or something. He hurt himself the game before. But no, I mean Michigan played really well, and I know we're closer to UConn, but I can't stand Dan Hurley, and I've already said this before in the podcast. The facial expressions he has, and you're watching the game, and they just keep looking at him. The camera's on him the whole damn time because they want to see what his face is, what kind of face he's yelling at, and he headbutts referees and stuff, and he doesn't get shit for it. It's like, come on, man.
Well, that was another thing too. I had
enough.
Notes here was Dusty May and Dan Hurley. How many times did you see Dusty May at all during the game? None.
Because he's not animated. Right, he's not enough to be for
every
TV.
Fucking 5 seconds you saw.
Yeah.
Dan Hurley.
Dan Hurley gets on TV because
God, it was just insufferable.
Like Indiana.
Yeah.
It was
just insufferable.
Indiana's old coach.
Indiana coach.
Bobby Knight.
Yeah. Bobby Knight used to light up the crowd, and the crowd used to go crazy.
But it's even watching the basketball, and it's a problem because you're watching the basketball game and
You see him.
But you're just watching the game. But you yourself, your eyes look to see what he's doing because you know he's doing something, and it's like stop looking at him. You're telling yourself stop watching the coach, but you can't help it because he's all over the place, animated, fucking yelling.
Well, at Indy where they held the championship, they had the raised court. So you know, I'm watching like he's sitting down there, and all of a sudden, of course, there's like one foul call, and he's standing right up there, and he's the head thing, and like everything's.
I mean, they shouldn't have got by Duke. I'm honestly, they never, and we talked about this not last one, the one before, or whatever. They shouldn't have got by Duke.
Crazy ass pass.
Duke made a bad decision, and that was a freshman. One of the boozers, the young booze, actually both freshmen. He should have held the ball. He had 10 seconds. He shouldn't have passed the ball. Tried making a play, getting rid of the ball. That kid throws up a prayer, hadn't hit a shot all game, and throws up a half-court shot and drills it. Like,
it was
shouldn't have happened. That should not have happened. It should have been Duke, Michigan, and that would have been a hell of a national championship game. But whatever.
It would have been all right.
I don't know. I didn't lose.
So, moving on from that, we have WNBA news. Angel Reese was traded to Atlanta for 2 first-round picks.
For Atlanta.
2 first-round picks for Angel Reese. And I put this in like context for people who don't watch it, WNBA. That is like getting 2 first-round picks for Andre Drummond. Good player, but you know,
the only thing I've seen I've seen some clips from her or whatever, whether they're real or not. Yeah. I have not actually physically watched a whole WNBA game or anything with Angel Reese. Mm-hmm. But all I know is from Angel Reese is the problem with her and Caitlin Clark or whatever, and how of a stand-up person Caitlin Clark is to kids and stuff, and she's all around solid. And Reese is all about herself and how she looks and blah, blah, blah. But you look, and I saw some of her game tape and stuff, and she says, I feel like I'm the best women's basketball player in the world, or whatever. And she's missing layups. She's missing that. Like,
I'll say this, like,
how she's worth 2 first-round picks.
Going back to what you talked about Caitlin Clark, and Angel Reese has done, yes, I don't think she's about herself. She's about young girls.
That's what everybody talks about. I don't know for sure. I didn't look too much into
especially being a woman of color, like just trying to, cater to those young girls there and try to be a positive role model for those girls. But as a basketball player, she's not. She like I said, if you looked at the NBA, Andre Drummond is the best comparison to her. Someone that scores 12 a game. Can get 13 or 14 rebounds like what Drummond did in his prime. Not so much now. But you get 2 first-round picks. That's ridiculous. So now Atlanta, Brittany...
Who anywhere right now is getting 2 first-round picks for a certain player?
No, there's no one.
There's nobody.
No one.
I mean, maybe if you traded I don't know.
Giannis. If Giannis wanted to get out of Milwaukee...
I would even give 2 first-round picks for him.
I don't know.
Because he's getting old. He's getting older now.
He's a solid player,
but he's been hurt now. Maybe a first-round pick and something else, but not 2.
Jokic.
Yeah, maybe Jokic. Alexander probably.
I wouldn't. So again, to beat a Celtics
Jaylen
fan,
Brown. Would you give 2 first-round picks for Jaylen Brown?
Tatum. Beat a Celtics fan, I wouldn't give two first for those guys.
Tatum?
No, I wouldn't. But. Now that she went to Atlanta, Brittany Griner is looking to go to the Suns. Now, they're not in Connecticut anymore. I forgot where the Suns went to. But anyway, she's looking to sign with the Suns because now Atlanta's not going to have enough money to sign both of them because the Supermax is only good for one player. And they're $1 million. Mm-hmm. So now Brittany Griner's looking to sign for the Suns for the Supermax over there for $1 million and $1.4 million or something like that. Whatever their Supermax is now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because now Atlanta doesn't have the money to pay both of them. Yeah. So now you get Angel Reese, but now you're losing Brittany Griner, who's, probably the same player, realistically, and you lost 2 first-round picks.
Yeah.
So I mean, like I
said, that you really think about it in the schemes of things, there's nothing really worth 2 first-round picks. Maybe Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, probably, maybe because
I don't even go that.
He kind of carried, but I mean, he also has. I know, or maybe. Wembanyama, maybe?
Wemby, yeah. Wemby.
Maybe he's worth 2 first-round picks, but that's still even a try. Maybe a 1 and a 2, maybe.
Yeah.
But 1, 2 first-round picks?
Giannis is probably the closest player, I would think. Yes, he's a little bit older now, but I think Giannis is probably the closest player that you would say that's looking to move on, that you would give 2 first-round picks for.
I mean, Wemby's not going anywhere, but I mean, if you're going to offer anybody 2 first-round picks for somebody that's going to change your team, I think it would be Wemby.
But again, Wemby's,
But if he wanted to leave.
I'm saying like no, he's hasn't really played like this is the first full season he's really played like the last couple of years.
But you can't even say that like Cooper Flag. Like Cooper Flag, everybody thinks he's going to be the.
I think Cooper Flag's going to be a phenomenal player.
But it's like
watching him
trade
play
two,
like recently.
Trade two first round picks to make your team better for him.
Yeah.
Would you get rid of two?
I
Really?
would. I
So then
think,
there you
I
go.
think
There's
right
your
now,
guy. There's your guy.
if you as a 19-year-old, if you watch him play now, like holy shit, I've watched a lot of like the most recent games of him.
Yeah.
He's just taking over games. Yeah, the team's not winning.
So I would say, as a Celtics player, would you give up a Tatum or a Brown for a Cooper Flag?
I would.
You would.
I would.
How about both of them?
No.
But
no.
one of them.
I'd
You get one of them for a
so
Cooper Flag.
if Dallas came.
So the Mavericks called you and said, "We want Tatum or Brown
in a first round pick.
In a first round pick
Yes.
for Cooper Flag."
I would. I think there's more upside.
So all right, and there's another question there. There's a loaded question. So if they said it's your choice, give us Tatum or Brown, who are you giving up for? Give up Tatum, keep Brown.
Because if you watch some of these games now, again, I think Tatum's a better player, but Jaylen Brown is the heart and soul of that team. And you watch him play, and watch Tatum play. I see Brown is a more versatile player on both ends of the floor, who can. Tatum, they're the same player, unfortunately.
Okay,
they're really the same player.
No.
So
offensively, defensively.
Tatum can bounce. Tatum can dribble the ball. Tatum can take the ball
Brown
and
turns
do
the
all
ball
different
over a
things
lot.
with it. Brown turns over the ball.
He's right on that.
Brown has to turn that around. He has to stop trying
Tatum is more of a distributor.
He's
overthinking
overthinking.
than Brown is.
Brown is overthinking.
Brown doesn't
But
handle the ball very well.
If you got Cooper
Brown
Flag,
is a good player.
If you got Cooper Flag, though, Cooper Flag
Can handle the ball well.
Can handle the ball. So you're not looking for. You're looking for
Yeah,
a
no,
younger.
I know what you're saying.
So Cooper Flag's a younger Tatum.
So there's another question too. Does Cooper Flag? So right now, does Cooper Flag? If you give up Tatum for Flag in the first round, does Cooper Flag make the Celtics a better team?
I think that.
Or is that Cooper Flag make that a better team?
No, I think what's his name?
That's when you. That's
think
when you
Milwaukee-
is the trade
not
worth
right
it?
away, not year one.
Yeah.
I think because he's a rookie now. I think not year one, but year 2, 3 in that contract. Yes, he does. I think yes, he does because he's now going to be your point forward. Yeah. You got other guys on that team, but he's the guy that's going to be handling
Because
the
you got to think that at some point that's probably going to be on the table at some point. Maybe later on in his career because he is a Massachusetts kid.
Not right now.
No, not right now. Obviously, Mavericks gave up a lot to get him.
Yeah.
So say like things fall off for him a little bit in Dallas, and it doesn't go well for him. Whatever. Then Boston tries to like, hey, we want to get that kid over here because it'd be a big pop for Boston having Cooper Flag in his.
If I was
not his hometown. I know he's not from Boston, but
I wouldn't try to move
Maine.
him. I would try to get somebody
You don't think that's like a ticket seller?
No, but I mean somebody stronger.
Being a Boston Celtic.
No, but if I was Dallas, I would try to get somebody stronger.
I mean, Dallas has made
go
some
their
stupid
way.
trades, obviously, getting rid of Luka Doncic and shit. But I mean, are they going to be that stupid to get rid of Flag at some point? I think they probably will be.
I would try to get.
I don't think they will be. I think he'll play his contract, and then he's going to go wherever.
And then
I think that's what it's going to be.
Just
try
not resign and go somewhere else.
Yeah,
there's a possibility he probably end up with Boston. I think.
But if they
trade down the line.
But if Milwaukee's trading there,
because that's a big ticket. That's a big ticket item there. Flag being a Boston Celtic, I think.
Yeah, it is.
But if Milwaukee's trading their star player,
but I would not want.
And he went to Dallas.
I don't want.
No, but I'm saying if he went to
Giannis.
Dallas, would Dallas be better?
I mean,
yes.
Oh yes.
Giannis for the
100%.
Dallas.
If Giannis went to
Giannis going anywhere is going to make a team better. I just don't care for him.
He went to Dallas.
I wouldn't want him.
No, but I'm just saying because Dallas doesn't have
the big guy.
A big guy. So if he went to Dallas, I think the Dallas.
Well, we got to realize Giannis is not a center. He's not going to play center.
No, but he's a 6'10" power forward.
He's a 6'10" power forward that can score and distribute, do all that shit.
He'd be better. He'd be better.
Like Dallas needs a center. They don't have a center.
I wouldn't go out to Los
Celtics
Angeles.
need a center.
No, I mean
you're not going to bring over Giannis. Giannis is a power forward. That's what Tatum plays. So it's like you can't.
They're thinking of bringing him over there as a center.
No, if you bring over Giannis over to Boston, you got to get rid of probably Brown. Because Tatum goes.
Because
Tatum can drop down to a small forward, and then you're gonna have a.
No. Like you could have.
I don't.
I mean, Tatum's what 6'9", 6'10".
Because Giannis is not gonna give you the production. I mean, he does. Then I don't know.
Yeah. Again,
I'd rather have Tatum over Giannis.
This isn't our this was a part of our podcast.
Yeah. We got out of it.
You know,
but that's what we do. We
But something we're thinking about, we're thinking about basketball and thinking about what would make teams better and stuff like that, and just like the Lakers.
So sticking on the basketball thing, where were we on basketball? You had some of the basketball notes?
After, we'll talk about baseball first here.
Oh, you want to just stick with the basketball? And then
you want to stick with basketball? Okay.
We're at basketball.
We'll stick on basketball. So NBA, this is the final weekend, final 2 games today and tomorrow for a lot of teams. Right now in the going into the playoff round there, in the playing games, unless Toronto wins the last game and Orlando loses their last game, Toronto's going to be in the playoffs and Orlando will be in the play-in. So right now you got Orlando, Philly, Charlotte, and Miami. Those are 4 good teams, honestly.
I like Charlotte.
The way they've been playing lately.
Yeah. And you got Con Knippel. Right now he's up for the Rookie of the Year against Flag, which is 2 teammates from Duke, which is pretty funny.
But Con is just so... The difference between Con Knippel and Cooper Flag is consistency.
Cooper Flag, he's
Con Knippel can have a game where he scores 30, it's 10 threes, and then the next game has 10 points. That's been some of the biggest problem with Con. But we have Philly, as long as Embiid can stay healthy through the playoffs, that's going to be a tough team too. Because now George is back from the suspension. You have Paul George, Joel Embiid, and Therese Maxey. That's a very formidable.
They can make some noise.
They can make some noise.
Do you like Beach?
Oh yeah, gotcha.
Miami's probably the weakest out of all those teams there.
Yes.
They'll have, they have Bam, they have Tyler Hero, Norman Powell, but they're just not stacked. What do you think? So Miami's probably the weakest out of all those guys.
Yeah. I like Bam Adebayo, but is Hero still healthy?
Yeah, say Hero's back. You got Norman Powell. You have those 3 guys there on your offense there, but I
like Charlotte. I do like Miami too. Miami's that sneaky team that always seems to find a way in there.
Well, I was saying to Larry when you were over there, I was like, I think Philly's going to be tough too because now Joel Embiid's back.
Yeah.
Paul George is back from suspension. You have Tyrese Maxey.
See, it's like few years now. I've always had Philly being
Sneaker.
a champion.
Yeah.
And they just keep falling apart.
Yeah.
So I don't trust them.
Right.
I always had them being top 3, top 4 in the East, and they always fall apart because Embiid can't stay healthy. Maxey's probably the best, George is old.
Yeah.
So I would put. So who's the 4 teams you said?
The 4 teams right now in the play-in are Orlando, Philly, Charlotte, and Miami.
So
it could be Toronto. Toronto could switch with Orlando if it, if.
I think Orlando's better than Toronto.
Toronto's.
So if Toronto falls to the playing games, I would put Toronto underneath. I go Toronto the bottom, Philly.
Yeah. So Toronto would play
Miami, Charlotte.
So Toronto would play Miami. If Toronto loses and Orlando wins this next game, Toronto would play Miami. Or it's going to be Orlando playing Miami. Yeah. Philly, Charlotte, again, those are probably the 2 best teams. They're going to be facing each other in the play-in. So
I like Charlotte over Philly.
Okay.
Because I don't trust Philly.
Yeah.
I do like Miami. Just because Bam, not because of what Bam did that one game, but Bam's solid. Hero is really good.
Well, Hero's a guy that could score 30 points.
And then he's like Con Knippel.
Yeah. I mean, Norman Powell's probably the most consistent guy scoring on that. Like Bam, Bam scores 83, then scores fucking 18 points the next game.
Philly, if every guy on that, if they have all their best players, if Philly has all their best players playing, then they're the better overall team out of all of them.
All right, so
they're like that dangerous team, like Golden State. I think Golden State's in a play-in game.
So that was my next
And they could run the table because they have Steph Curry. You know what I mean? It's one of those.
But they have less weapons than they did before in the past.
Yeah.
So go to the Western Conference now. The Western Conference has Phoenix, Portland, the Clippers, and Golden State. The Clippers for me are probably like the scary team for me out of those 4. Yeah, Phoenix has probably got better scorers with Devin Booker and Jalen Green. But I think that the Clippers, out of all that, is...
But even the Clippers, they don't have Harden anymore.
No, they don't, but they've been playing better since Harden's gone. Yeah. So
they still have...
They have Kawhi. You have Kawhi. This is their start. They have...
As long as his vagina's not hurting.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. He's, But I think they've been playing better now. They've played better defense now with John Collins and Brooke Lopez kind of running that front court, the back court. I mean the front court. Sorry, front court. You have Chris Dunn at point playing over
Providence College. Shout out Providence College.
So, but he's been playing now a good defensive, and he's a distributor.
Yep.
And then you have Kawhi. I think their other guy is Mathurin off the bench. They'll probably throw him more of a bigger role once the playoffs come too. Mm-hmm. Mathurin, they got him from the Pacers there, so he's a good player too. Again, Golden State is your lowest seed. They'll be playing Phoenix. So again, it comes down to obviously if the Clippers will play Phoenix, that'd probably be a tougher matchup in the first round. They're playing Portland. Portland is just not.
Some way, somehow, I think Golden State's going to come out of this and get into the playoffs.
I don't know. With Curry, how he's been playing this year, you have really no one else on that team.
I know, you just can't count him out.
I know you can't count him out.
I know they're not the team they used to be. I know that. But, I don't know.
Moses Moody, Brendan, was it Podinsky, whatever the hell his name is.
As much as an asshole he is, Draymond Green can
Draymond Green's playing fucking like ass.
He just show up for playoff time. That's all he needs to
do. Some players are that way. They play like all year. They're like garbage.
He's probably gonna retire.
Then when they get into the,
he has to retire. Or he's gonna just try to stick on for one more year with contender next year.
They play harder.
I don't think he'll play with Curry. I think he's done with Golden State this year.
He's gonna go somewhere else.
I think
if he has a chance to win,
he's either gonna retire or fucking go to
somewhere has a chance to win a championship.
Yeah, where's a chance there? Yeah. He'll go to fucking OKC for the hell of it.
Oh.
But I mean, that's the playing game there. You got Phoenix, Portland, the Clippers, and Golden State. I like the Clippers out of those four. You say Golden State's probably they're.
Yeah, I have to. I think
don't count the Suns out.
I don't like the Suns in there. I don't like the Suns in there at all.
You just can't count them out because you never know.
What was the other team?
Yeah, Phoenix, Portland. Portland's probably the worst out of all of them, but they're the second seed in that. I mean, Denny Vila, and then.
So I'd probably. So what? 2 teams come out of that 4, right?
Yeah. Well, it's.
Because because you need they finish off the field at 7 and 8, right?
So you figure
6.
You figure
teams are in it right now.
You figure Phoenix and.
So I would.
Portland. I mean, Portland.
No, I would say probably maybe LA and Golden State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good possibility there.
Yeah. That's what I would say. Yeah.
So again, seeding right now is.
And the East, I would say Charlotte and Miami.
Okay. I mean, seeding right now, you have Detroit is your number 1 seed in the East. You have Celtics number 2.
Without Cunningham, right? Because
he's back now.
Oh, he's back now?
He's back,
okay. That changes things.
He came back 2 or 3 games ago.
Oh, okay. I thought he was out. Okay.
Yeah.
He's
back now.
Not 100% yet.
He's not 100%, but he's back. So you have Detroit is your number 1 seed overall.
That changes a lot.
The Celtics are the number 2 seed, so they'll be playing the playing guys, whoever wins those. You're going to have New York against Toronto or Orlando, whoever.
Well, can't Celtics drop the 3?
No.
They can't?
They locked it in yesterday.
They locked it in?
They locked it in yesterday.
Because they lost in New York. I thought they had.
Yeah, but they fucking.
After their win yesterday, they locked it in.
Buried, yesterday, they buried 144 to like 100.
They couldn't miss a 3-pointer yesterday.
Okay. At 29 3-pointers.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
okay.
So you have New York's going to play either Toronto or Orlando, whoever finishes higher there.
Yeah.
Cleveland is going to play. Let's see, 2, 3, 6, 4 and 5 is going to be Cleveland and Atlanta.
That's going to be a good one.
Atlanta's been playing really well.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
It's surprising because they got rid of
I think Celtics are playing them tomorrow.
Young. They got rid of Trae Young and they've been playing better without him.
Get rid of Trae Young.
Jalen Johnson's damn good.
Yeah, Jalen Johnson's amazing, man. He's playing
really
very well.
Good.
I mean, even to have the young kids off the bench there, like Dyson Daniels, he had a triple-double yesterday. He's been playing well. You know what the really crazy thing is too? Zachariah Riche, the first overall pick last year or the year before. Yeah. He's your bench player, but he hasn't playing well, but he's still your bench player.
Comes off the bench and plays good.
Yeah. So that's going to be tough there. So that's the East there. The West, you're going to have OKC and the Spurs is your number 1 and 2 overall seeds. They'll be playing the play-ins. You have Denver playing Minnesota. And the Lakers playing Houston.
Yeah. That's going to be a series.
Yeah, Lakers playing Houston. I mean, it's
you got LeBron up against.
I think it's going to be
Durant, baby.
I think it's going to be 4-1 series.
Yeah.
Houston's not going to let that out there.
No, I mean, you're not going to have Luka.
LA's going to beat Houston, or Houston's
No, Houston's going to beat LA.
You think so?
Yeah, you're not going to have Luka. You're not going to have Reeves.
Oh, Luka and they're both going to be out for. They're gone
Both
for the season.
I think
They
so.
were like.
I thought there was a chance of Luka coming back.
There's a chance of Luka
he
coming
could
back,
come
though.
back after maybe
No,
fourth
Luka.
or fifth game, but are you going to take the chance?
Oh, yeah. To
and
win, yeah.
when you're talking-
if
when you're
if
talking
you have a
ham-
chance to win the series, you've got to come back to
When
win
you're
the series.
talking hamstring-
If you don't come back to win the series,
Yeah, but if he
then you don't deserve to be playing.
The
if
Denver,
he
Minnesota.
really pulls that hamstring even worse than he's got now,
Denver, Minnesota's
he's
going to
done.
be a
That's
game,
going to be a
too.
hell of a series.
He's done.
That's going to be a game.
Denver, Minnesota's going to be a hell of a series,
That's gonna be
especially
a
if
game.
like.
That's probably two good, hell of a first fucking round matches right there.
So the Western Conference has probably the best matchups out of all of them there.
And,
I mean,
and if you
even-
really think about it, the 1 and 2 could be.
Yeah.
I mean, if say Golden State comes out of there and they got to go to San Antonio or even OKC, they might put up a fight. They're gonna lose, but they're gonna put up a fight and beat them up a little bit. And then LA, the Clippers come out of there and say they go to San Antonio or OKC. That's another team that could, not make it. Probably not win. But I'm
Tougher.
saying make it tougher on those
Tougher
two
than a
teams. You
lot
know
of
what I
teams.
mean? Make it
Yes.
really,
It's gonna be
the West is gonna be a dogfight.
But it's gonna be either OKC or San Antonio.
Yeah. Oh.
We
sure.
talked about San
I
Antonio.
got San Antonio.
I have
winning
San
all.
Antonio as
Yeah.
well. So I mean, I think
I got them winning the whole NBA championship this year.
right.
And it's not just because of Wemby; they have talent around him too. Castle and
Vassell.
I mean,
DeAndre Fox.
Fox.
You
I
have
mean,
Harrison Barnes.
dude, they got so much talent around.
Champagne.
Dude, Wemby is the centerpiece of that, but they got so much. They did. San Antonio did so well. They've always done over years. When they had Duncan, they had David Robinson. They had David Robinson and Duncan. Duncan
1 year,
took over. You know what I mean? Like every time somebody left, now they got Wemby. Like it seemed like they just always seemed to have the right next guy comes over.
After Duncan, it was you had Kawhi for a little while,
Yeah. It's like they always know how to draft. They always know how to bring the right players.
That's the thing too. Is like all of a sudden they have a bad year and they get the first pick in the draft.
Exactly. Like one bad year and you got Wemby. Holy shit! Like, you
I was like,
kidding me.
it's like you had a bad year.
Holy
okay, you get David
crap,
Robinson.
yeah.
And then David Robinson gets injured. They have a bad year. You get Tim Duncan. And then
Spurs have got lucky.
Yeah,
they
they've
really
got lucky,
have. But whether they're lucky or they just know how to find the players, I don't know. But and it's gonna be. And they were. I think they were really good last year too. But I think this year, if there's any team that's gonna take OKC out, is gonna be probably Spurs.
Yeah, I mean they played them head up, a few times this year, and I know the Spurs have the advantage.
Yeah.
Over them. Plus, like there's this rivalry with Chet Holmgren and Wemby. They just don't like each other.
Chet thinks he's better than.
Yeah,
Wemby,
they
so.
just don't like each other, I guess. But Wemby's such a better player than Chet Holmgren.
Yeah,
So. All right. Another thing I want to talk about, Dan brought it up with me earlier, was the Bulls, the 90 Bulls.
Yeah.
Those 6 championship teams that they had, how would they fare today in the NBA?
Yeah. So how this came about is I saw a video which was sent to me by Rich Marini. I don't know if he watches or not, and I've seen the video before. It was Dennis Rodman talking about somebody asked him a question. I thought it was real. I was wrong. It's an AI thing. But I felt like Dennis Rodman would have talked like that. And they asked, like, so how would Jordan fare right now with how the NBA is right now? And basically Dennis Rodman said, if you put him, Pippen, Jordan, all those guys they had when they won the championships back to back, he goes, we would have won 6 in a row. He goes, those soft guys wouldn't have been able to handle us, down in the paint, can't take care of, he was kind of like saying, like, you were down in the paint with us, you get roughed up, you can't handle it, there's no, you don't get fouled. He goes, Jordan lived in the paint, and he got fouled every time, didn't get the calls, but still would score. He goes, we would win back-to-back champions. And I was like, I kind of agree with him. I think that 90s Bulls team would probably be just as good as they were back then as they are now with the teams going on right now. I mean, you might have, like, with the Spurs, maybe would have gave them some, with Wemby and stuff.
I agree and I disagree.
Or Denver. There's, like, some of the bigger guys might have gave them some fight.
Yeah.
But I do agree. I think the Bulls, 90 Bulls, would fit right in. Like, wouldn't fit right in with these teams, but they would handle their own and probably win another.
They were a rough team.
I think
they were a rough team to play.
I think they'd handle their own, but what rules are you playing by? That's the thing. You can play by the 90s rules or today.
the wussy rules.
They would have a very tough time with the rules of today.
Well, what I'm saying, all those fouls that Jordan didn't get, he would get now.
Well, not just that, but now you're
help
playing,
him out a lot.
But
you probably would have scored more points.
You're also playing more of a perimeter game now than you played back then.
Oh yeah, I didn't. There was no. So they weren't shooting the threes as much back then.
They weren't shooting the threes. I mean,
yeah.
The only out of all those players who would adapt the best would probably be Scotty. I think Scotty.
Yeah, Scotty would bang a lot more threes.
Would probably adapt the best out of all of them.
If you had Kukoc and
Kukoc would be very good. I think Steve Kerr. If you want to have Kerr as a comparison to any player now, it would probably be Sam Hauser for the Celtics.
Yeah.
If I wanted to compare a player that just shoots.
How about Pritchard?
No, because Kerr wasn't that type of shifty. Like if you watch, like how Pritchard handles the ball and everything.
I was thinking guard wise.
Yeah,
Howard's more of a forward.
He's more of a forward, but how he plays the game and shoots the ball. Yeah. I would say that. I
was trying to do like.
But right now,
Jordan is shy. Yeah. They're like those two, Shy's game and Jordan's game are very, very similar. Mm-hmm. So I think Jordan still score his 30 points and whatever. He still could play what he played. I just think they'd have a tough time playing with these rules on everything else and how physical they were in the paint on the defensive side of the ball. Again, you have was Rodman really fit? He's Draymond Green. That that's
his comparison is Draymond
right,
Green.
But again, Rodman is going to grab you, 12 to 20 boards.
Rodman would probably been fouled out multiple times.
I think it'd be tougher for Rodman to play in this era. Again, if you brought everyone from this era back into the '90s rules, then it's a lot different. Yeah. I still think
Jordan's going to get to the line more.
Yeah, he's going to get to the line more.
Pippen's going to get to the line.
I just think it's going to be tougher for the Bulls. I don't think they'd win 6 championships. Do I think they'd win a championship in this era? Yeah. I still think the Bulls would win a championship. To win 6, though, I don't think they'd win 6 in this era.
They would probably win a couple.
There's so much more parity.
That's a little, 6 is a little much. Yeah, but I mean, they're going to either win or they're going to be in the conversation, obviously.
Right. I think there would be a very good team. Yeah. I just think the perimeter shooting
the 90s Bulls be what's
because again
LeBron's best team you think LeBron's ever had? The Lakers, Cavaliers,
the Miami Heat, obviously.
Oh, Miami Heat.
He was with Wade and Bosh.
Yeah. They think that team would beat the 90 Bulls?
Yeah, I think they would.
You think they'd beat the 90 Bulls?
I think they would.
It'd be close.
That'd be a good series.
I think they would.
It'd be hell of a
this is my thing, too.
Wish we could see that, but you're not going to see that.
You're not going to see
that. You can talk about it all day long and give you your points, but whether you could actually see it be played, you never know the answer.
But you're seeing more calls now
because you really look
with the elbow that push off.
Because really you got to look at the top 3 guys, right? If you really got the top 3 guys, the 90s Bulls and the Heat, LeBron, Jordan, I'd give the edge to Jordan.
Okay.
Pippen, Wade. I give it to Wade. Mm-hmm. Then you go Rodman and Bosh.
Bosh can do both.
That's probably
Bosh can do
Rodman
both.
was crazy.
Bosh in his prime can shoot the ball and stuff, and he's gonna be bigger than. But it depends on the rules. If you go back to
Rodman
90s,
was more.
Go back to 90s. Rodman's gonna push him out of the paint, and he's not gonna be able to get what he wants to be.
More physical.
If you play now this time, Bosh is gonna dominate Rodman. So that's really the key matchup.
Yeah, but it comes down to role players too. Yeah. You have Ray Allen come off the bench.
Yeah.
And then you have Chalmers as your point guard. Chalmers over B.J. Armstrong. I would take Chalmers over B.J. Armstrong or Ron Harper. Yeah. Ron Harper and B.J. Armstrong. I would take Chalmers. Honestly.
Who was a center back there? Luke Longley.
Yeah. It's.
I don't know.
Kukoc.
Dude, we could talk about this all night long.
So Kukoc and Allen are your matchups there for that.
Then you got to look at prime. Prime Allen.
Yeah.
Prime Kukoc. Allen for the Heat.
Yeah.
Kukoc for the Bulls. I take Kukoc for the Bulls.
Yeah.
Allen for the Celtics was different.
Well, no, but not even Celtics. Allen for the Bucks was prime Allen.
Yeah.
Allen wasn't prime for the Heat or the Celtics. Yeah. He was prime for the Bucks. Yeah. You give me prime.
Oh, even the Sonics
Allen Bucks. I'm going to take him.
Allen was unreal.
But if you're going to give me Allen for the Heat off the bench and being a role player, I would take Kukoc.
I mean, like I said, we're never going to know. But again, in my heart, it would be yes, the Bulls win a championship. Would they win as many as they did?
They win a couple.
This is an argument. We could do a freaking hour freaking long.
Yeah.
This could go forever. So we got to shut this down before it goes too long.
All right. So
Al's sitting there going, come on, guys, wrap it up. You're going too long.
And we want to do one more for the women. I hate to say it and stuff like that, but the Big Ten, the UCLA women.
Oh, we forgot they won.
Nice job.
Yep.
Played hard, and nobody expected them to even be there, but they did play hard.
I picked them to win.
And
we both picked them to win.
They did an awesome job.
That
you know what I mean?
That center there,
they shut them down.
Lauren Betts. That Lauren Betts girl's good, man.
They shut them down like they did. I mean, God bless them. And
I can't hold it anymore.
More cheers for them, and we just want to say, good year. Plenty more to come. Just keep on playing basketball in the Big Ten. We like it. And
now you have that girl, Audi there after her last name for Iowa State.
Yeah.
Good transfer portal. Wherever she goes next year is probably going to be.
It's unreal.
The number one team next year. So, I mean, she's a girl that scores 25 points a game. Defense is a little lacking, but she's like the Shaquille O'Neal of the women's basketball there. So.
And South Carolina, don't count them out because
South Carolina's always,
they got a good coach and they got a good staff there and stuff like that. And
Dawn Staley, I love her.
I think they'll be there again. So keep on trucking. That's all we can say.
Dawn Staley's attitude too. I love
is that Deuce Staley's sister?
No.
They're not related?
No.
Dude, they look alike. All right.
But Dawn Staley, I love her attitude. That's what you need in the women's game, especially with Gino Ariema. There's a reason why Pat Summitt didn't like Gino.
No.
Yeah, there's that whole backstory with it. Candace Parker was on some show, and she said, when she does the games with Connecticut, she'll keep it professional because it's her job, but she does not mess with Gino Ariema because of how Pat Summitt was, and that was her. That was her girl. So. All right, so we're done with basketball. We're going to get into baseball.
Off the basketball.
We're getting into baseball. Red Sox fucking can't score runs. Fans are chanting to sell the team.
Sell the owners before we sell the team.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's at this point, it's getting close. I think the way the Red Sox have been doing their payroll over the last few years, where they're trying to stay not in the top, but a little bit further down. They're trying to get their ducks in order to sell the team. I feel anyway. So that I said that months ago before these fucking chants.
Well,
but it's sad. The way the owners are. The owners are like, we're spending money. We're trying to make Boston good again and make the team play.
Larry brought up something before you got here, and he's like, "Oh, I think Cora's going to get fired," and I said, "No, I don't think that's going to happen." I said, "What's going to happen is there's going to be mutual parting of ways, or he's going to want to leave because." Bregman was his guy. He brought Bregman in. They wouldn't pay him to keep him.
Yep.
He said he needed big bats. They could have got Pete Alonso. Pete Alonso wanted to come to Boston. Didn't want to pay him either. No. So, at some point, Cora's like, what do you want me to do? You're not giving me the guys I need to win, so
that's why I blame it on the owners.
Yeah, I blame it on the owners, but I also blame it on the fact that this is the thing, too, is when Larry Lucchino was there, you had someone in Henry's ear.
Yes.
This is what we need to do. You don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
You have Breslow, who's just a yes man, does whatever ownership tells him. And then whoever the president of operations is, I don't know who it is anymore. But again, when Lucchino was the president of operations, whoever the GM was, they would go to Lucchino. If Henry says they didn't want to spend the money, Lucchino would say, yes, this is what we need to do. This is what we need to do to spend. You have to spend. They don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the biggest problems now with free agents coming to Boston and whatnot, and the Red Sox not want to spend money is they don't have a guy like Larry Lucchino in John Henry's ear saying, this is what we need to do to spend. I don't blame Breslow as much because I think he's kind of hands behind his back with ownership. Is okay, I want to bring this guy in, but this is all we can offer him. Where whoever's above Breslow now is not saying to Henry, hey, this is what we need to do.
Yeah.
So I think that's what the biggest thing is with the Red Sox is there's no more Larry Lucchino.
Well, it's funny because if you listen to all the stuff, Cora's saying all the right things, and inside deep down, what Cora's like, I need more help, I need bats, I need this, I need that, but he's like, oh, we're gonna do defense and pitching, and guess what? They both let you down.
Yep.
The defense is making errors, and the pitching's not. Your starting pitching's not even getting through the fifth inning.
Pitching's been bad. Yeah.
So, like, and Cora's just sitting there, like, he's one of the ones that, like, everything's blowing up behind him, and he's just keeping a smile and going, things are going great here. And behind him, he's going, good. Come on, help me out here. Yeah. I can only coach what you give me. And it's not like they don't have bad players, but they don't have the right players. You need somebody else there to do that. They should have done what they can to keep Bregman. As much as I don't care about Bregman, I don't think he's unbelievable, but he was a good locker guy. He was a good clubhouse guy.
I really wanted them to.
He helped out Anthony. Like, he was helping the young guys because he's a veteran. And if you brought in Pete Alonso, he might help those guys too.
Alonso's going to hit you 280, but he's also going to hit you 40 home runs.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted. You know, I wanted a guy to come in and hit 40 home runs because they don't have that.
Alonso was like ready to sign on the dot, but they just wouldn't give him the money, so he went to the Orioles. I heard rumors his wife has is from Boston or something like that. Whether that has nothing to do with it or not, I don't know. But rumors I heard, there was Alonso's ready to sign on the dotted line. Give me the money. I'm coming to Boston. I can't wait to come to Boston. And it's like, we'll give you this much. And then the Orioles go, we'll give you this much. And he goes, well, obviously I'm going to go for the money. I mean, the hell? I mean,
that's what all.
I said to Bregman. Bregman was like, I'm a Red Sox. And then Cubs say, we'll give you this much.
It wasn't even that big of a deal either. If you look at the deal that Bregman signed with Chicago, that's fine. I mean, it wasn't even that big of a deal.
Well, it's like, then they go, oh, what's our big splash? Wilson Contreras, which is not bad, not bad, but not Bregman or not.
And then the overpaid Ranger Suarez.
And Ranger Suarez right now is actually at 0-0, so he's hanging in there right now.
2-0. 2-0 Red Sox right now.
Oh, okay. So Ranger Suarez is hanging in. He's doing well.
In the Red Sox yesterday, you had
Hope he turns around. That's all you can say.
Yeah. Then yesterday, you had Dustin May pitching against the Red Sox. You know, Dustin May, the Red Sox traded for last year to the Dodgers and gave up James Tibbs, who was hitting the fucking cover off the ball, and so it's another weapon for fucking Dodgers.
Which they have no place for.
Yeah, the kid has 7 home runs, I think, right now in the minors. Like, just
I'd bring him up and take over for Hernandez.
Yeah, but fucking like Dustin May looked like Pedro yesterday. Like, it's insane how, like, you know, these guys, like Dustin May had two outings. I think his ERA going into the game was like 11.20.
I know.
You know, like, and they'll just shut the Red Sox down.
Yeah, because I remember I was the game was starting. I was watching with Dylan because Dylan likes the Cardinals.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, Dustin May's pitching. He goes, oh, what's and then you know, the ERA comes up, and I'm like, holy shit, his ERA is almost 16, I think it was. Yeah. And he goes, what does that mean? I was like,
it means he sucks.
I'm like, that's earned runs average. He goes, runs per average. Well, yeah, he goes, holy crap. Yeah. I was like, yeah. But then he goes shutting down the Red Sox. I was like, okay.
Shut him down.
Any given day, you gotta look at it. Same as football, basketball, everything. Any given day, people can have strong games.
Let me get off the Red Sox because it's giving me a headache.
Yeah. All right.
Random stuff there. I seen there's more parity this year in baseball so far through 14 games. If you look at every division,
every division. Now everybody thought they were where they're going to be right now.
Every division is very close. Yeah. I mean, except the Red Sox.
I mean, it's still early.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, through 14 games, I've never seen the parity. You know, from 1 to 5 in each division I see now.
You got the Tigers under 500, which they're.
But again, the number 1 and the number 5 team in each division. They're all separated by a couple games. Where you know some years you have a team that starts off 1-10, a team that starts off 10-1. You know, you don't have it this year. I mean, the Dodgers.
You got like Rockies beating the Astros. Yeah. Then you got the Brewers are crushing the ball. Then they get beat by the Red Sox. It's all, but that's baseball. Baseball's up and down.
I just think it's more like I said, more parity this year, and I don't know if it's because there's a big power outage this year with a lot of players. Yeah. And that's another thing I have. Like, there's been so many players this year.
Should be, and they're just not.
Have not, gotten.
Does it have anything to do with the World Baseball Classic?
Yeah, I don't know, mate. So, right now you have Francisco Lindor had 31 home runs last year, has 0.
Yeah.
Byron Buxton had 35 home runs last year, has 0. Yeah. Jazz Chisholm, 31 home runs last year, has 0. Fernando Tatis. Now, granted, he's hit less home runs since he had the PED suspension. So 3 years ago, he had 42 home runs, had the PED suspension. Has gone in like the mid-20s, but he still hasn't hit the ball.
Yep.
Pasquantino, 32 home runs last year. Yep. Julio Rodriguez, 32. Nick Kurtz, rookie of the year last year.
Cal Raleigh's the one that's still awesome.
He has one.
He has one, but it took him how long to get that one.
Yeah. But
but he also struggled in the World Baseball Classic. I don't think he hit one home run in that whole thing.
No.
So it seemed like, I don't know if the World Baseball Classic had something because you think about it, some of these guys took off to the World Baseball Classic and they didn't go do the spring training with a lot of their teams.
Right.
So does that kind of like...
I think that hurt a lot.
That hurt a lot, some of these guys, right? Because, are they really practicing hard for the World Baseball Classic? I don't know. Spring training might be a little more on them.
They're playing more live games than they are, like
not
getting in the batting.
Yeah, exactly. So, is that, change things? I don't know.
The only other guy I had was Riley Green, but he home run today. He had 36 runs. He took his first home run today.
Well, they're all going to eventually get back to just start.
They will, but
right now the pitching is maybe a little ahead of...
Pitching's always ahead of batters, but just how far pitchers are ahead of batters. A lot of batters this year is crazy.
Yeah.
The other thing I had
Does it have anything to do with the ABS?
Could be on some of that stuff there too.
Could be that because now they can... I don't know.
The only thing I had on baseball was Kenley Jansen moving to third all-time in saves at 478. He's going to get to 500. Is he Hall of Famer?
Yes.
Yes. I think he's on the... For me personally...
he's still got time, too. He's still going, right?
He's got time. He's got time.
I would say yes.
He's got time. I just don't...
Because,
He was great for the Dodgers. I don't know if he was on any... He wasn't on any of the World Series teams that won.
Oh, was it? No?
I don't think he was. I know he was on the World Series team that lost to the Red Sox. But I don't know if he's won anything. But again, he's getting to 500, but how he's getting to 500 isn't like how Mariano did.
Yeah.
It's just not... Again, he's third all-time now behind Hoffman and Mariano.
Yeah.
There's guys like Billy Wagner got in, a couple years, 2 years ago in the Hall of Fame, and I thought Billy Wagner only had like 300.
I say he's still got time, so I would say yes. Maybe he's got some, because he can still kind of.
I think I'd wait till his career is over with and you see his actual numbers because
he's
never been dominant.
He's declining for sure.
Okay, let me rephrase that. He's never been dominant for a long period of time. He's always had consistent saves. But, there's only, 2 years out of his career where I can say, yeah, he's been dominant.
Would you compare him to a Craig Kimbrell?
I think Craig Kimbrell had more dominant years.
So would you put him over him?
I would put Craig... But again, this is the problem, is Kimbrell had a quicker downfall, and, towards the end of his career, where Jensen's been playing kind of consistent, but not great. Craig Kimbrell, for a very... 4 or 5 year period of time, was probably the best closer in baseball. Where Jensen's only been the best closer in baseball for maybe 1 or 2 years. That's what I look at too.
Yeah, okay.
If I had to compare, Jensen, Lee Smith maybe back in the day.
Where do you scroll?
I would say Lee Smith
DUI.
would probably.
Why are you looking at DUIs? Oh, I look like DUIs. I'm like, what?
Wow.
All right. Anyways,
that's
sorry.
Later. Yeah, I don't know. I think yes. I think he won't be a first ballot Hall of Fame, but I think he will get in eventually. I just don't see him as.
I feel like how he finishes his career, which is he's declining. Is it gonna hurt him? Maybe.
I think so. I think it's
UConn lost.
To what?
Wisconsin lost.
Wisconsin lost to Denver.
Denver 2-0.
Denver wins the national championship for
go.
hockey. They were down 1-0 going into the third period.
Hearing it first, Frozen Four champion Denver beats Wisconsin.
So the other thing I have
good season for both of them.
All right. I have one thing I want to add. What do you got?
I have the mock draft, but go ahead.
Hockey.
No, I just for the out of nowhere thing. It kind of brings up football, but with WrestleMania coming for wrestling, I know you're a big wrestling guy, but everybody cares about wrestling here.
Yeah.
But WrestleMania is coming up next weekend.
Macho Man in it?
Yeah, in spirit.
Okay.
Bruised beefcakes.
The thing that really right now drives me nuts about it, and it's crazy, is Pat McAfee.
Oh yeah, he's what is he doing?
Now thinks he's a badass.
Now,
well, he considers himself a wrestler. He's attached himself to Randy Orton. I know, and people probably gonna watch this and go, hey, it's fake. Yes, I know, but the storyline is stupid. Yeah. The storyline is dumb because Randy Orton is established, unbelievable wrestler. His father, Cowboy Orton, grandfather. Everybody's and now he's attached to Pat McAfee.
Yeah. And
now Pat McAfee is helping him try to sneak in and beat Cody Rhodes for a championship. Like, this is the saddest freaking thing I've ever seen. Like, him and Randy Orton is running around and Pat McAfee's talking a bunch of junk and everybody goes attack Pat McAfee and then Randy Orton comes in and RKO's him and I got you. Like really, like you had no other storyline. You used Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
Like what a joke. Like Pat McAfee needs to stick in his lane. He was a great punter. He played football, whatever. He's a mouth. He's a mouth. He's there because he's a mouth.
Yeah, because especially like with his podcast now or ESPN thing.
Yeah,
he's so popular. I think that's what they're trying to get.
Maybe that's what they're trying to do.
They're trying to get the fan that doesn't watch wrestling into.
But the thing is like the big thing was like, so if you're this big guy at ESPN, you want people to love you, like you, and that's why they watch you and stuff. Now he's in the wrestling business a heel. He's being a bad guy.
Yeah.
Like I think it's a bad look for Pat McAfee, and he's coming out, and I watched SmackDown last night, which I don't watch much. He comes out and he's flipping everybody the finger on live TV. I'm like, can't do something better than that. Like I don't know. Like come on, just a finger. Like is that really what we're doing right now?
I get
like
what you're saying.
it's kind of sad, honestly.
Yeah. Like I said, for me, it's I see it.
I think it's sad.
I just see that angle.
Lazy.
He is.
Yeah, but I think it's a lazy storyline.
Oh, yeah.
Pat McAfee is Randy Orton's BFF all of a sudden. Like Randy Orton's a badass. Like you think like he's fought Undertaker and Triple H and all this stuff, and his buddy's Pat McAfee. Like I just think it's ridiculous. But anyways, I just want to throw that in there in case any WWE fans can watch this. But
so
is the Masters is
that's what I'm
McElroy still up there?
No.
Are you kidding me? He was up 6 and he's losing.
So now he's tied for first right now.
Really?
So actually, you know what? We'll do this right now because we have this live. So before we'll get into the NFL draft, at the Masters, Rory McIlroy had the largest 36-hole lead going into round 4 there.
And I don't even watch.
And now
that's pretty
he
impressive.
is tied for first place with the hell's his name?
Another
Cameron Young.
Cameron
Young
American,
now
right?
at a 7 under round. Rory had a +1 round, and now it's tied up going into.
So
tomorrow.
McIlroy obviously fell apart. He's up 6, and now he's tied.
He chokes right now, but he
Tomorrow's-
usually has a good strong on a Sunday.
So tomorrow's pairings now is going to be Young and McIlroy going into the
Oh,
finals.
is that how they do it? They put the top people together
Yeah,
to play
so
together?
be the top bit. So again, as the top 3, Larry, or top,
Top
2?
three, I
Top
think.
3, I think, yeah. But now you're going to have McIlroy now fighting this guy for the Masters there, where he was up 6 strokes going into this round. So that and Burns.
We're at 52 minutes.
Burns was tied in with him, I think, after
Yeah,
day 1.
We're at 52 minutes.
whatever. Okay.
After day 1, they were tied. So
We're good. All right,
Pretty
so
good.
let's get into it now that we were going to talk about
So
the
going to
Masters.
the
area,
draft.
but-
There we go. NFL. Back to NFL, baby. I love the
draft.
NFL.
So draft's coming up in 2 weeks from now. I got the mock draft here from Mel Kiper. I don't really like it, but it's whatever. We still have Mendoza going to the Raiders there.
Oh, he's going to be mentored by Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, your
Kirk Cousins getting $20 million to sit behind freaking
20 mil.
Kirk Cousins is like, thank you. I'll sit behind Mendoza and go, yeah, good job, rookie. Way to go. Woo, keep going. I'm getting $20 million sitting on the bench and hold a clipboard. Yeah.
Kirk Cousins has made
Holy
more money than
crap.
Tom Brady in his career.
Good God. That's crazy.
So Kirk Cousins made more money than Tom Brady. The only person that's made more money than Kirk Cousins is Stafford.
That's crazy.
Yep. So
And Cousins has one shit.
nothing at all.
Nothing.
We'll go to your
Good
team
for you,
here.
buddy.
We have the Bucks going after that tight end we talked about there, Sadiq.
Oh, yeah? They got him down?
They have him, going
I like
to
that.
the Bucks.
I like that.
But we talked about Sadiq before.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
like, oh, if it gets to that point there, Sadiq should be.
Wow, I didn't know he'd fall to the Bucks.
And he fell to the Bucks right now.
I wanted the Bucks to grab a linebacker. I want him. He's probably not going to be there.
Originally they had the linebackers for,
Yeah.
but now with losing Otten and Evans, they got.
I thought they re-signed Otten. No,
Oh, did they? I don't know. I thought they.
I thought they brought Otten back.
Maybe they did. I didn't see that.
Could be wrong.
Yeah, because I know they were talking about that linebacker there.
From
CJ.
Ohio State,
Yeah.
Sonny Styles.
I don't know.
They said he could be the next Fred Warner.
Yeah, Caleb Down. No, it's a safety.
Oh, Caleb down safety.
Safety. Yeah.
He's
right
just
now-
whoever gets him. That kid's fucking good.
Right now they're projecting the Bengals. Jeremiah Love, who's probably the second best player in the draft, they have him going number 9 at KC.
Really?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me at all. I would think
He's
Washington,
probably the best running back coming from the college in a while.
I would think either Tennessee
Yeah.
or Washington
Yeah.
would.
Washington Redskins.
Who's Tennessee? Great. Who do they have
Right
Tennessee?
now they have
right?
Tennessee getting an outside linebacker there from Texas Tech there. David Bailey.
Oh, that Rodriguez?
No, Bailey.
Bailey.
Yeah. That doesn't make
Who's
sense.
who they got getting that? I don't know if it's in the first round. That Miami edge rusher.
Yeah,
Mansour?
Ruben Bain Jr. He's going to
Bain
Washington.
Jr. Washington.
That's what he has projected. Again, Mel Kiper.
Yeah,
Mel Kiper is wrong 99% of the time. So.
I would love the Raiders to change it up and then go. Almost at this point, they've already signed him already.
Pittsburgh has Denzel Boston from Washington, wide receiver there going, which I don't know.
Steelers got to draft another quarterback because they're fucking stupid.
They're going to draft him late, I think so. I mean, I think Carson Beck would be great for anyone. He's going to go in the later round.
I don't like.
I say Steelers should still play the rookie.
That's another one. I don't think.
Go with it.
But again, if he goes, when he's going to get drafted, he's going to get drafted in the
Have
third
Rodgers sit
round,
the bench.
whatever, fourth round. So now he's not looking to start. They're looking to, work behind a better
Tampa.
quarterback.
I mean, not first round. They should look for a quarterback second round.
Yeah.
Just to sit behind, for a year or two behind Mayfield. Mayfield's still got plenty of years behind. He's still young.
Mayfield's young, yeah.
Because it didn't work out with Trask.
So Trash.
Trash.
They call him.
So Tampa, obviously I'm back on my team, but I mean I wouldn't mind them grabbing a quarterback. Like I don't like Beck, but he was the kid out of Alabama, Simpson.
Yeah.
They said he's gonna fall second round.
Yeah.
I don't think Tampa's gonna.
Who's the first quarterback to go?
First quarterback to go is Mendoza.
There's no one
Who's
else
after him?
There's no one else projected in the
There's
first
nobody
round.
after him.
There's no one else projected in the first round. No other quarterbacks.
Who?
Huh? Kid for Penn State.
Penn State. Allard? Drew Allard? He didn't play last year at all.
He got hurt.
Yeah, so how does he get
He got
drafted?
hurt.
He didn't get play at all.
But I think a lot of teams.
Well, I'll say he'll probably
I think
fall.
a lot of teams are going to look at him.
He's going to go to the Jets.
He'll fall and
because
get drafted as a backup.
And the thing, he had the strongest arm so far.
Yeah.
The better throws than everything else.
Well, this other kid does it. Paiva.
Yeah.
So they're kind of.
Paiva's in there.
Yeah.
UCF, whatever he was.
Yeah.
So you got to look at.
He's
You
a
got to look
little
at that.
fiery little. He reminds me of a Baker Mayfield, a little fiery guy.
You got to look at it. People
It
that.
would be not a bad backup for Mayfield.
No.
I take him as a backup.
Jacoby Lane, folks. USC wide receiver. He's not going in the first round. Right now, the Patriots are projected to get an outside linebacker, with their first pick. But if they can get Jacoby.
Dallas is going with
Who does he got?
defensive end.
Who's he got getting Sonny Styles, by the way?
What's that?
Who's he have Sonny Styles going to?
What's Dallas got? I think a defensive end.
Is he in the first round?
Oh, Ty Simpson's projected to go 18th or 16th to the Jets.
Ty Simpson going. They were saying Ty Simpson's going to fall into this. They said he's going to be that Aaron Rodgers effect.
Sonny's going to Dallas with 12 right now. That's what he's got projected.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dallas? Oh, man.
Yeah, that's what they're projecting.
And then you got Downs going to Cincinnati.
Yeah.
What about the wide receiver for Ohio State? Oh, no, he's not coming out yet.
No.
Smith?
No, Carnell Tate.
Oh.
No.
That's the wide receiver.
Jeremiah Smith.
Oh, no.
I think he's still young. I don't think he's coming out.
yeah.
Carnell Tate's coming out?
Yeah, he's 5th right now to the Giants.
Fifth?
Yeah.
Fifth overall?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like I said, I really, 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 really like Jacoby Lane.
Oh,
And if he goes in the second round, I really want the Patriots to get him. I mean,
They have bad luck with drafting
they
receivers.
do, and that's the problem is like every year they've had a chance to draft a wide receiver, a good wide receiver, they pass on it. They had a chance to get Zay Flowers one year. They had a chance to get Njigba.
Who's the other receiver from Ohio State?
Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah,
Who's
he's,
the
he's
first one?
I think he's a junior. He might not be coming out this year.
No, but who's
He was a
the
sophomore last year.
two top receivers coming out of there?
No, it was Tate. And it was Tate and Smith, but Smith is not
Jordan
coming out
Tyson.
yet.
He's not coming
Huh?
out now.
Jordan Tyson's the other top guy.
At Ohio State?
No, out of Arizona. That's in the top, like 10.
Oh.
So,
No, you're saying there was top receivers in Ohio
I
State.
don't know.
There was two. It was
Cool.
Smith
Yeah.
and Tate. And Smith was actually better than Tate, and you're saying Tate's going to go fifth overall?
yeah.
Smith's better than him, and
Yeah.
he's not coming out yet. He's
That's
he's going back for his junior year.
Yeah.
Ohio State is wide receiver U.
Yeah. I mean,
Man,
yeah, it
good
really
God.
is.
You really look at one of the years they had Smith and Jigba, Harrison. I saw it the other day. They had like 5 first round wide receivers all in this That's one time in Ohio State. That's insane.
I don't know.
And that's why they can't trust Ohio State quarterbacks because it's the receivers.
The receivers there.
Like even the quarterback for Ohio State there it sucks.
I think we'll know more. We'll know more, obviously, going into next week because again, draft is going to be in the 19th,
23rd.
9 days.
23rd.
23rd, yeah, 13 days.
Okay.
23rd.
13 days there. So,
so we
12
closer
days,
to
sorry.
it, yeah.
Today's the 11th.
Yep.
So
So
next
12 days.
Saturday will be what, 18th?
Yeah, so next week we'll know a little bit more on going into the draft. That's all I have for football.
Can't forget hockey.
I'm not getting into hockey this week. We don't have
Hockey's
enough time.
going crazy.
Yeah, well, we'll get to it more next week.
I don't have enough
we did
time
basketball.
this
We'll do hockey next week. Well, Bruins are going to be in the wild card. They got the wild card spot. My Devils are not making the playoffs. So we'll talk more hockey.
Yeah, we'll talk more hockey
next
week.
next podcast.
I didn't write anything down for the hockey this week. The last thing I have
We're already
is
going pretty late. We're already in an hour in this.
NASCAR is in Bristol this week. Short track. I have favorite is Ryan Blaney, and long shot is Shane Van Gisbergen. Ryan Blaney will pay $35 on a $5 bet. Van Gisbergen will pay $6.55 on a $5 bet. So that's my long shot.
Wow.
Is Van Gisbergen, and Blaney is my favorite to win this week there. So going to Bristol. Van Gisbergen has been driving very well. Short track's getting better. Last year he shit the bed on a lot of short tracks. This year he's getting better. So that's why I said took a long shot with him. $5 and $6.55 with him. So again, that's all I have for NASCAR and everything this week. Do you guys have anything to add? I mean, I said next week we'll talk about hockey, but
Yeah, we'll go more into hockey next weekend. But
Hopefully Al's back next week.
Honestly, other than that, shout out to Al. He hasn't been around. He's taking care of his baby and wife, and hope everything goes well with you on your way back. And don't know exactly if he's going to be back next weekend, the weekend after.
we'll be here.
But we'll be
Over
here.
here.
And
God bless.
remember to like, subscribe, follow. I'm also on Twitch, Kid Postal 5.
We just
Robbie-
started a X page there.
We just started
Twitter,
X
which is usually
Twitter.
Yeah.
So you can contact us on there.
I'm going to be uploading the podcast on there as well.
Oh,
too.
you can do
So
that on there too?
I can,
All right.
yes.
So it's going to be on that too. So trying to extend things a bit and try to,
We'll be getting this soon.
try to.
We're
We're doing this
fun.
for fun. We're not trying to make any type of money off this. We're just trying to have fun and try to reach out and have a good time.
All right, folks.
Let's
All right.
talk sports.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week. I'm Robbie Chappelle. This is Larry Freitas, and that is Dan DeRosa. Al, Misha, can't wait to see you next week there, buddy. Have a good one, folks.
God bless.